I ran that ball. I scored again. Dude, if you don't realize, you remember when you were shutting down my pass, and I hit you with a corner route with Cooper. Then I ran that QB route to the left side with that. So that put it 28-14. Then I got back down there again, and I ran a QB route again to the right side. Cause you met him in the hole, but you ran passing. So that put it 35-14. Oh, now you want to leave the party. Cat, you still in the game? You know what, man? I'm just gonna make it worse on you this game. Nigga, you wasn't gonna score again. Alright, well, score with this game then, fucker. I want you to score with this game. You think that's a matchup? You think that's literally a matchup? Okay.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
First play of the drive, excellent run. Just sets up wash, rinse, repeat. Another first down.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. This time Jackson will throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And going deep downfield for Boykin.
Scramble drill there, partner. Some teams have some pretty good rules for it. Others are just saying make sure you work your way back into the sight lines of your quarterback, even if you take the play deep. And that's what they attempted to do on that one, unable to connect.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Slam.
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Jamal Adams there on the tackle. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Flushed out right. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know?
All right. Yeah.
I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Now it's Carson. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. This is Carson. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Chris Carson.
2nd and 6 from the 10.
The 10-yard line. A gain of 4.
Here's Carson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Boy, I'm just baiting you up, boy.
A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd and 4.
A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10.
At the 42-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down.
Whenever you see a quarterback break contain, just think to yourself, the receivers on that side of the field, their number one job, make sure they get in his sight line so he can try and find someone downfield. Guys on the backside, make sure you don't give up the deep ball. They tried it there. They weren't able to connect.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They go back to the ground with Dobbins. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 40-yard line.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of
And that's all you got with running, so I'm doing the same thing you doing.
Pretty ideal right there. Keep it yourself.
I do the same thing too.
And knowing him, I believe he's thinking, I can get a few more yards if I just lower my shoulder. But he also hears that second voice in his head. His head coach and probably his agent too saying, get out of bounds, man. Don't do that.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
On the tackle. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Seahawks 19-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson, that is caught at the 7. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Jackson on target to Brown for a Ravens 1st down.
4-yard line.
They'll run with Dobbins. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Stop short of the goal line.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break through.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
On second down, here's Penny, and he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Wilson's throw caught by Metcalf. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. Throwing is Wilson. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
What are you doing?
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half.
Chris Carson.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end.
Wilson's pass.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. They go play action now. Wilson airing it out for Olsen. It's caught inside the 25.
Wilson.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop them with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. 2nd and 7 from the 20.
At the 20-yard line.
They run it with Carson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
And he'll bang that one through.
Makes the score Seahawks 14, Ravens nothing. Jason Myers to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
5-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Flush to his right. He's going deep for ground. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Trey Flowers picks it. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number one.
That what Taysom Hill is.
And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Who? Hey, yeah, I'm coming to bust yours too on these fucking sticks, nigga. You were crying. Yeah, I be on it, but hell, I run the shit differently. You thought I run it mid, high, low on you all game. No, I wouldn't. I was spreading you out in that 5 wide. All I did was, I got one. But you yesterday, you let the alcohol get the best of your feelings.
Seahawks offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offense.
Yeah, you couldn't take your ass whoop like a man. Everything somebody do, you gotta adjust to it, man.
Going to do to attack us in the second half.
Nice. Me too.
We've had guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
I don't got nothing to do with that.
Handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he'll get it up to the 30.
I ain't no glitch, nigga.
7 yards there.
Man, okay, if I'm a glitch nigga, I guess Cat a glitch nigga too, huh?
From the 33. They'll run on first down. Carson, and he'll get this only up to about the 35.
To Chris Carson.
Linebacker.
Well, you boot up next then, nigga.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through.
Well, you boot up next.
A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Nah, I doubt that.
They go play action with Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those. But the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Gun. Here's Wilson. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The 2 veterans there, Wilson to Olsen for a Seattle first down.
First down.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. On first down, it's Carson. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
Taken down.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson, he finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 23. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver.
Hey, Cliff, man, man to man, all I do, I double team the best receiver. That's it. And I control the other safety. All right. So, all it is just, I can't help y'all can't adjust the shit. That's a personal problem. That's a Cliff, if you want to boot up next, you can too.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And he's going to be down close. I
can run a zone defense all game. You know what, Cliff? When I play, I ain't gonna run up a straight zone on your ass.
Still to go to hit the marker with third down coming up.
You just want the game go your way. That is fucking decent.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10.
No, Hank, cause you can't take an ass whooping, we.
Able to get the first down in the process. Now a first and 10.
I wasn't running high-low.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson.
I wasn't running high-low. I just picked 5 wide, and I just did a route concept.
Second down.
Because I know I've been played you so many times, we. I know how you do your corners. I know how you do your corners. That's what. Because you running man to man. Duh. Nah. You know why I ran? You know why I ran motion? You know why I ran motion? You know why I ran motion on you? Because the crossing route I was running, you guarded. So I motioned and put another route in front of your face. So you have to take out the crosser and cover the other route. That's why I kept motion hiking you. Learn to adjust. Well, play today then. See what the hell happens. Oh, you definitely ain't gonna beat me out of check. Cause when I leave to go pick my boys up, I'm on the game all damn day.
Well, knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
No, I know. Okay, we. I understand what you're saying. I noticed what you were doing late. So when I saw that, I said, okay, when his other corner leave that receiver open, I'm going to hurry up and quick hike it and send the outside dude on the street. That's what I was doing.
They're going to go for it now, 4th and 2. Remember, they can still.
I didn't have to. All I got to do is score enough points to get me by the win. That's it.
They run for it with Carson, and he's across.
How you feel?
Into the end zone, touchdown Seahawks.
Seattle.
A 3-yard touchdown run, and the Seahawks add on to their lead.
Yeah, Cliff got me this one. Not Cliff, but Thug got his first win against me today.
He's the reason that they lead right now, no question about it. And you talk about on his back.
Cliff, do you want to play me first?
Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. What a great performance so far.
What time you be home?
Got him in the lead. That'll be taken about a yard deep.
Well, I'm going to keep my system on because I'm going to be leaving by 45 minutes, go pick my kids up from their mama.
26-yard line.
You don't want me in 2K, man. Who ain't beat? Who, Cord? I beat him before.
At the line, set to get going.
That's why he told me to play again, because he didn't like the way I did it.
On this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one. At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
See, Coy, he know how to shoot real good.
Second and 10. Throwing again, Jackson. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
He uncorks it for Snead.
Good pick.
Good spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit. Had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted,
so you just got your first win, man.
Had to throw it.
You think so?
Swallowed up, sacked back at the 45-yard line. Matt Judon in to drop him behind the line for a loss of a yard. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. To throw is Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
Wilson to Metcalf that time. 1st down, Seattle.
1st down.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Carson. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the shotgun, Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. Wilson. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this, and that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one good for 37 yards. Flushed out right. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come.
You gonna get that little girl hurt, man. Just how she was trying to look up what people saying shit, they could find her the same way. You saw in the paperwork she marked out her real name. So where nobody can't look her up.
So it's Raven.
Oh, I'm not worried about it.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. Throwing right in.
It's on public record. Public record. If you know that real name, you can look it up, Wade.
Yards there. 1st down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case. Down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
She looked me up off of Facebook. That's how she started, on Facebook.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second down.
A gain of 5 brings up...
Public record give out everybody's information.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Ravens get a bit closer. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson. And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When he'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. You see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll find Metcalf. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Wilson wants to throw it. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And that'll bring up second down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf. 45 yards. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
The score is Seahawks 27, Ravens 6.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
They'll take over.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it.
I can't press pause.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Pardon me, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Again, it's Penny. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And, oh, it'll be intercepted. Anthony Averett picks it. And nothing there on the return. They got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?"
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And that will write a finish to this ball
Good game, though. We ready?
Final score, Seahawks 27. Ravens.
So the victory here for Seattle, and I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done, really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball. You're handing out multiple. Although I set you up by saying game balls plural, but I
like where we're going with this. You say one to represent like the best player of all of that, and I say multiples so that you keep everyone motivated and involved.
You're a man of the people.
I'm a man of the people. I thought I was the only child.
You get a game ball, and you get a game ball. Game balls for everybody. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Baltimore, so long, everybody.
You ready, we?
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain, can I kick it? Just the flex I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked, can I?
Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs. Way back then, could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat grits. How did you let it go miss? How she was magic, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught a little rhythm. She caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked, can I? Before I went live, they ain't know what I was. Ain't no one alive that could do what I does. Wait. Need a light here just to catch my buzz. Need Sprite here just to catch my cup. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about love. Honestly, they ain't never seen too much. What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with some cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad? Said. What's broke to a guy with a mask? What's both to a guy with a plan? I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask. Like, let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked, can I?
Where you at, Wee? Where you at, Wee? Oh, okay.
Okay. Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and wanna see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that wanna keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check, not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. Get changed, name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting up the back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant, he said I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay, look, sometimes you need the faith, sometimes you need to know your worth, sometimes you need to wait. Shoot like the golden boy, but they from the bay.